Chapter 2. "This town is not big enough for both of us," said daring Diawolo Noel Cruz. Daring Diawolo was an outlaw from the state of Texas. He was wanted by the police in several states. They wanted to capture him for many different crimes. If you saw a wanted poster with his face, the poster usually said dead or alive. Daring Diawolo was tired of running from the law, so he had gone somewhere the law did not exist. He had moved to Skull Tooth, Oklahoma. In Skull Tooth, he was able to make a nice living. He managed some card games, and he bought and sold gold. Sometimes, he helped smuggle weapons up from Mexico. It was a good life. He was free from fear. He did not worry about police knocking on his door. But sometimes, strangers came to town. They wanted to take over. They wanted to be a big boss. They wanted to make trouble. Daring Diawolo did not like that. He didn't want someone in charge of the town. If someone were in charge, things would become organized. If things became too organized, it would attract attention. Nobody in Oklahoma cared about Skull Tooth. Everyone left the place alone. It was too small for the police to bother with, but if someone started making a lot of money, more people would move there. It was already growing faster than Daring Diawolo wanted. "We have to deal with this new character," he said to his wife. She was a Native American woman from the Cherokee Indian tribe. Her name was Aita, which meant "first the dance." They lived together in a small log cabin. The cabin was on the edge of town. They owned several acres of land. Nobody ever came to visit them. But sometimes, they would go into town for supplies. They knew the town had been changing. They had seen it growing quickly, and they knew it was because of the stranger Urkektex. "Leave Urkektex alone," she said, as she cooked some stew. "He has only been here for 4 months. Soon, he will become tired of this place. He will leave." "I don't think so," Daring Diawolo said, cleaning his rifle. "Most of the criminals in town like to carry guns." Most carried handguns. Handguns or pistols were smaller and easier to walk around with, but Daring Diawolo did not care. A long rifle was more powerful. He was fast with his rifle. He was as fast with his rifle as most were with their handguns. But he never used his weapon unless he had to. He didn't want to kill anybody. When you kill a person, there is always trouble, he thought. Some relative of the dead person will come. They will try to shoot you. Or the police come looking for you. Tex is a little bit like me, he said. He likes it here, out in the open fields. No one around, and nobody bothers you here. But he is like the others too. He wants to make a name for himself. He wants to rule this town. Aita used a large spoon to scoop some of the stew into a bowl. It was very hot. She put the stew on the table. "Eat your dinner," she said. "I'm not hungry." "Put down your rifle," she said. "It is clean enough. You never use it. Come eat." Daring Diawolo dropped his cleaning cloth and put the rifle down. He got up from his chair and went to the table. "Listen to me, woman. I know what I'm talking about. That Ottoman Turk has big plans for this place. He's got people working for him. New businesses have opened up. Soon, the town will be twice as big, then the police will start coming to Skull Tooth. Someone will notice there isn't a sheriff." She put down a bowl of hot stew for herself, then she brought over some bread. "Maybe you could be the sheriff." He laughed. "Me? I am a wanted man. The police are after me. I am wanted for many crimes." "Then you need to stay hidden. Don't make a problem with the stranger." Daring Diawolo tore a piece of bread and dipped it in his stew. "That stranger already made the problem," he said. "And tonight I am going to fix it." Daring Diawolo took his rifle and a bag. He got on his horse and rode into town. Most of the citizens of Skull Tooth were indoors. The night was cold, he could see his breath in the air. "Where is Tex?" he asked a person on the street. The person was wearing an expensive jacket and new boots. Who wants to know? The person asked, looking at daring Diawolo. Diawolo knew most of the people in town. He did not recognize this stranger. More and more new people, he thought. This growth has to stop. If you do not know my name, Diawolo said, then you must be new here. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, said the man in the fancy jacket. But I asked you a question. Who are you? Daring Diawolo was shocked. No one in Skull Tooth had ever spoken to him like this. I'm Noel Cruz. Folks call me Daring Diawolo. That is a stupid nickname. If you don't know where Tex is, you don't need to know. Good evening. The man kicked a rock and walked away. Diawolo wanted to jump off his horse and hit the man, but he took a deep breath and looked around. The Windy Plains saloon was well lit. He heard voices coming from inside. Since he was in town, he might as well get a drink. Look who is here, someone shouted when Diawolo walked into the bar. Come sit down with us. The man who had shouted waved to Diawolo. He was sitting at a table full of men. Diawolo sat down. Why did you come into town tonight? They asked him. Diawolo ordered a drink from Marty and told them his plan. After he told them, Diawolo said, now I only need to know two things. Where is Tex? And who wants to help me kill him? Annex to Chapter 2. Summary. Noel Cruz, also known as Daring Diawolo, is a criminal. He is hiding in Skull Tooth because no police ever go there. He doesn't want the town to get bigger. He doesn't like Tex because Tex is making the town grow. Diawolo's wife wants him to leave Tex alone, but Diawolo goes into town to look for Tex. He goes to the bar and meets some men. Multiple choice questions. Select one answer for each question 6. Where does Diawolo live? A. In a wooden cabin near town. B. In a house in the middle of town. C. In the town next to Skull Tooth. D. With his wife, in Texas. 7. What does Aita want? A. She wants her husband to kill Tex. B. She wants to go to town C. She wants her husband to leave Tex alone D. She wants to move to Nevada 8. What kind of gun does Diolo like to use? A. He uses a rifle B. He uses a pistol C. He doesn't use guns D. He uses a machine gun 9. Why is Diolo shocked after talking to a man on the street? A. The man is wearing funny clothes B. The man is a stranger and he speaks rudely to Diolo C. The man makes fun of Diolo's rifle D. The man wants to dance with Diolo's wife 10. How many men does Diolo meet inside the bar? A. 2B, 4C, 5D. It doesn't say how many. Answers to Chapter 2.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more free lessons. Thanks so much. Bye.